throw the camera on this time. Wow. There we go. Wow, that's... What is going on here? Oh, that's... My thing's in the way. Ha 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 ha. I'll move the viewer attack screen over. Boom. Hello people, how we doing? Pebbles is doing poopy. I'm pretty sure somebody came over here. The Zandrel boy died, I think. So I gotta go find his body. Well, he's slowed down anyway. Get him! Whatever, shield. Cassius' diary. Okay. This is the diary of Cassius Zandrel, amateur archaeologist. It details his efforts to discover the source of the ancient ruins found across the surface of Dantooine. Upon reading it, you gather that he had found some correlation between the ruins and something called the Wreck. Persuade and repair. What powers do I want now? I have cure. Oh, here's stuff that's restricted by armor. Okay. Effect line, I guess. You know what? Some droid. I guess I should go to gyro. Sucks that these aren't what am I thinking right now? Upgradable. There we go. Yay. I need to level up enough to get to a stasis field, and then things will be cool.
Thank you for exacting my revenge on those Mandalorian beasts.
You're welcome.
How can I help?
Talk
It was
about
less
the
of a
dream.
dream and more of a vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi Council did not.
Hi, Peps.
Perhaps because we desired to. Perhaps because they came to this planet and were strong enough in the Force to leave a trace. They did something important here. Of that.
Can
I
you be
am
my...
certain.
No.
Maybe
No, I'm
simply that
sorry.
we are sensitive to that event. Or
The
it may
ship
not.
has
We
sailed.
dreamed about Revan and Malak either because we were meant to or because we needed to. There is no other way to look at it. I have no idea. It was obviously important, however. That is why we must investigate this further. With luck, we will. I would rather not
Pack
allow
opening.
such visions
Alright,
to guide
Peps, what
us.
kind of pack?
But when we have so little else to
We
go
have
on,
D&D,
then
we
the
have
packs
Yu-Gi-Oh,
hands in
we
balance.
have Lord of the Rings.
As you wish. You really should return off.
Alright, well, hold on. Let's go to... Old Dell's Pudgy. Hey, he's playing! Half expected him not to. Johnny.
Within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
Ooh, I get a
I've
council
consulted
mission.
our vast archives in an
If you want
effort
it.
to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
Yeah, but you
The
don't
star
expect
map in the
that.
ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star
His eyes blink at different times.
Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manam, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Well then, let's not do that, shall we?
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence
Dog
will
is needy,
serve
yeah.
as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Call your dog.
No.
Hey.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
Oh, the Levi.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Okay, maybe I'll do it this way. Sorry guys, give me 1 second.
Well, Daddy has another perfect.
Wow, Mom.
Wow, Dina.
Wow, Mom.
Wow, Dina.
How could you do it?
What about your
Okay. Oh wait. Do I have to talk to one of you guys about... Oh, Natalia's approached the Jedi Council demanded action release it. The head of the rebel Sandra Bentley, Nurk Sandros kidnapped his son. Jedi Council's... Oh, okay, so I have to go to their thing and then do it that way. Play Freebird. I ain't cool enough to play Freebird. I can't even whisper right now.
Get back. Don't start freaking out.
What can I do?
Sure. What?
What can I do?
Yes? Yeah?
What can I do?
What?
Come on, Candace, you old motherfucker, let's go. Come on, Bastila, let's go. Gosh. This is why your mom gave you to the Jedis. You're slow.
Yeah, sure.
I hear you. I'm fine. We're supposed to be guarding the vector. No, get back.
Over here, solving some murders. Saving the galaxy, you know. The family business.
This is private property. You have come from the Jedi Council. Master Matali wishes to speak. I will inform
Hell yeah, he
you
does.
Remain at this location until he arrives.
Okay, Mr. Droid guy.
My protocol droid tells me you are here on behalf of the Council.
You still give it.
Beginning to think my demands had been ignored, though I think your time would be better spent interrogating the Sandrels as to the whereabouts of my son Shen.
Any information you might
I have
will be
already
helpful.
told my story to the Council. Why did they not inform you of my circumstances? I did not expect such incompetence from the Jedi, but I shall repeat the tale once more.
Please do.
Many years ago, I brought my family here to Dantooine to escape the crush of humanity on the core worlds. Soon after we settled here, the Sandrels arrived.
Those
and they have been a
dickheads.
plague upon my house ever since. The injustices the Sandrels have committed against the Matales are far too numerous to name. But the Council is well aware of our many disputes. Recently, I discovered several Sandrel droids trespassing on my land.
What are they doing here?
I have no idea what nefarious purpose lay behind their arrival. My own assassination, perhaps? Destruction of my property? Maybe a simple spy mission? I wasn't about to find out. My own security droids destroyed the invaders. Not a single one survived.
At least you're efficient.
It was shortly after this incident that Shen, my only son and heir to the Matali estate, vanished. Obviously,
He gone.
Nurik, the unscrupulous head
Where'd he
of the
go?
Sandal clan, has
We
abducted
miss
my
him
son
so.
in retaliation for the destruction of his droids. The only resolution possible is the immediate return of my son. Why does the Council insist on stalling? The life of my son is at stake. Is it possible? Yes, of course. Now I understand. I am a man of the world, Jedi. I know how things are done. I will make a contribution of 1,000 credits to the Council in exchange for rescuing Shen from the Sandals. I will present the credits directly to you, of course. Whether the Council ever learns of this donation is completely up to you.
You can buy or remain neutral despite you. Listen, you're upset. Rest assured I will find
Nevertheless,
Shen.
my offer still stands. 1,000 credits for Shen's safe return. Know, however, that I will not sit idly by much longer. Eventually, I will take whatever action is necessary to rescue my son, including raising the entire Sandral estate. Until you find Shen, Jedi, we have nothing further to discuss. I suggest you hurry south to their estate, lest I take matters
Do
into
dogs
my
lose their
own
teeth?
hands.
Yeah.
Blow them back into just a kid.
Yeah.
Just like
Mm-hmm.
do you not have any adult teeth?
Oh, yes. In his mouth?
No, where? Is it everywhere or not?
Yes, everywhere. Definitely a family.
Oh, well, thank you, Eddie. To the Grove.
Get.
What's a grove?
The place I'm going to.
What's the Go!
And now the place I'm leaving because I'm going to the Sandral grounds.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate? The council. If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Sandals are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt. Here at Let Orders, you is not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. You will need to be there.
Why, thank you.
Levi.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me. Cassius is dead. I was afraid of this. Yet in my heart I knew it must be true. What happened to my son?
It was a Cat Hound chew toy. Damn.
I was so certain the Matale family.
Now I'm doing that for the rest of the night.
But this changes nothing. My own son is dead. Why should I shed one tear about the disappearance of my bitter enemy's son?
Typical. Anything to continue the feud which has become so customary to you people.
I must ask you something, though it is difficult for me. My son had a diary, his private, personal thoughts. Now that he is gone, I have nothing else to remember him by. Please, the diary means more to me than it ever could to you. I will give you 100 credits for its return.
Keep the money. I do no reward for
Mighty
this.
generous of you. A little too generous, if you ask me.
I thank you for this. The diary is all I have left of my son. We have nothing further to discuss. Please, leave me to my grief.
Go!
Get.
Okay. Oh, hey.
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale?
Sure am.
My name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cassis disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Metales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
Does it have anything to do with what happened to Shen?
My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
What's
You must
your father
understand
done?
that father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute. My father is Shen Metale. He is holding a prisoner here in the compound. He
That's a
feels this is
crime.
a way to get back at the Metales, a way to get even for the
Kidnapping.
disappearance of my brother Cassis.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
No, since
But
Cassis
he
went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Metales are responsible for what happened to Cassis. I'm afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance. The Jedi Council does not have the authority to search our estate, and if father finds out his secret has been revealed, he might kill Shen right away. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret
camera.
forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
Well, I guess I'm turning camera off for right now.
Alan Metale and my father have had problems ever since they settled on this world. To hear my father tell it, Alan is a brute and a bully, but a rich one. He feels his credits give him the right to step all over normal people. My father stands up to Alan because no one else will. But now he thinks Alan has taken my brother Cassis and has imprisoned Shen as revenge. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
You just want me to turn on TV so you have something to watch? Because what? I turn on TV, watch it.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get my camera back up and going.
Can't.
Whoa! What you said? Okay.
Sometimes it takes you taking it out and putting it into another part.
Just did, and it didn't work.
Get!
I'm good, baby. I got some.
Get!
Okay.
Mom, ice cubes or no?
Right now, baby.
Back.
Mama doesn't feel good. Oh, no, she's right.
Okay. It's just not working anymore. That's
Broke it. How could we?
cool, I guess.
I'll mess with this tomorrow.
Please, find Shen and there are many...
I feel like it's also starting to go out.
Yeah, that camera's
Pretty old.
pretty old. into the door. Nice. Haha, yeah. Okay. Let's open this bitch. Cool. Got me a med pack. Ooh, and some credits. What? No, go for it.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father? Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous. It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that. If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped. My father thinks the Sandrals are thieves and liars who followed him here to Dantooine just to steal what he has earned for himself. My father is an egotist and can be violent at times, but I think he still cares for me. Rahasia's father seems to be falling into the same pattern as mine. They're both too unreasonable to be talked to about the other. I think the only hope Rahasia and I will ever have is if we can escape both of them. Please, find Rahasia and speak to her. Get her to flee this place with me.
Will do, I guess.
Why do you put your name as your favorite stuff like that?
You need my go live notification?
Yeah.
Because it's fun.
No! No.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet? Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it. I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
Okay.
No.
I'm still for refill locker. Woohoo! Credits. Med pack. Okay.
Girl, we gotta get up extra early. You gotta go to bed here soon. We're gonna be going to bed in 20 minutes, so if you're done for the night, go to bed.
Okay.
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahasia?
Yes,
Pray
guy,
she's
let's
not
go.
just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
No!
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia! Oh, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
You're welcome.
You're right. We should go as fast as we can. I don't know how long it will be before my father realizes we're gone.
You're right, we should.
Look, Shen, it's your daddy.
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale.
Rahasia!
Father.
Mr. Sandro!
Nurik!
Alan!
I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Cassus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
Please listen to him, Father.
Why should I listen to the Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandral harlot.
My daughter is not a harlot, Matale dog! We are trying to be reasonable here, of course. We are sensible people, after all. But our children are being so stubborn.
Love you too.
If Shen would just understand that he has to
You
do
good?
what I want, this would all be solved easily. No, I won't let you do this.
I don't care. Rahasia and I will live on our own if you won't accept us.
You will do no such thing.
I am your father, and I order you to come back with me.
No, Father, I won't.
Rahesia, you will not leave with this Matale boy.
I am, Father, and you can't stop me. We're leaving for the Enclave.
You foolish girl.
You expect us to just let them leave? Droids, stop them!
You will not turn your droids on my daughter. Droids, don't let them take Rahesia.
We appear to be at an impasse then. And they got away.
It is your fault, darling. You were always too violent for your own good.
Me? You were the one who rushed out here with war droids.
Do not tell me what to do, Jedi. The Council will hear of the trouble you caused here today. Indeed they shall.
God damn, y'all were annoying.
Courtney! Stop it! No! Levi!
How can I help? No, not bothering you. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us.
Oh, yeah, what they say about the two of us?
I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question. Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Sure, you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
What kind of clumsy, come on.
I was referring to the bond we share. The one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this.
Touch a nerve there.
Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves, most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Now, are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me? Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
The scout fleet recruited me for my skills.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Deralia. It's a remote system.
Excellent. Your current age is?
2012.
Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
Oh, these games? Yeah, they should. Oh, there was a guy that was.
You were honest.
And they sued him.
And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is.
He only got through the first,
It is not to be taken lightly.
first planet. He made it like 4K and shit.
So many things have happened to you since Taurus. It's probably
like they gave him a cease and desist.
We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Frost, get out of there!
Your most recent game to help against Malak and the Sith. Yep. Yeah, I noticed. So you're going to you were in there for some time. I naturally assumed the council had given you a test. What? Yeah. Careful, there are many evils out there. When you dangerous, Sith not the only menace on the dark side. Mr. Rock is training me to succeed in this chronicler. Here in the Academy, in my studies, I have come across tales of creatures that are born of the dark side, monsters of pure evil. The worst of these abominations is the Trinitate, a beast that feeds on the blood of those who are strong in the Force. Over the centuries, many Jedi have fallen to the ravenous hunger. Tyranitar Tech is a predator, and we Jedi are its prey. They are incredibly strong with a primal cunning. They have an inborn resistance to the Force. There are some who believe that Tyranitar Tech is a monster bred by the ancient Sith. It spread throughout the galaxy to destroy the Jedi. Fortunately, the Tyranitar Tech are quite rare, and only dwell in the most dangerous and darkest of places. In fact, one has not been seen in nearly 40 years. The first time Tyranitar Tech vanished for a long period of time. Many believe they can lay dormant for years, only to rise and hunt when the power of the dark side waxes full. After Malak's rise may have woken these creatures from their dormant state. Once the Sith are beaten, I would not be surprised if the Council organized another great hunt to try and exterminate them. The Great Hunt was organized by the Jedi Council shortly after the war against the Exar Kun. Jedi were scattered throughout the galaxy, helping to rebuild from the devastation. Many Jedi vanished during this period, disappearing from a variety of worlds without warning. They did not know they had been slain until their mutilated bodies began to be discovered. The Council investigated and discovered that Tyranitar Tech were behind the killings. It was decided the galaxy had to be purged of these insatiable monsters, though the cost proved high. The Tyranitar Tech are an abomination. They are ruthless engines of death and destruction. The Council had no choice but to destroy them for the greater good of the galaxy. Many Jedi banded together and journeyed to the planets that were suspected of harboring the Tyranitar Tech. The Great Hunt did not rest until the creatures had been slain. Or, almost all. There were still rumors of the Tyranitar Tech on the planets of Korriban. The Dark World can believe to be the birthplace of the Sith, that Exar Kun was corrupted during the First Sith War. They never went to Korriban. The Council, fearing more Jedi might fall to the dark side, declared the Great Hunt was officially over, though 3 Jedi were appointed to continue the work. Jedi chosen to continue on their own were Durin Keldroma, Gunhan Suresh, and Shaylin Nira. These 3 shared a powerful bond, and each of them was devoted to the light. The Council felt that together they would be able to defeat the Tyranitar Tech they found. And by supporting each other, they could resist the temptations of Korriban and the lure of the dark side. But none of the 3 survived. Their master felt them become one with the Force when they left this world. He believed they were slain by one of the monsters they sought. The Council felt it was too dangerous to send anyone else in search of their remains, so their exact fate is unknown. But let their death serve as a warning to you, Padawan. Thanks for the warning. Final warning as you go, Padawan. Do not underestimate the Tyranitar Tech. If you do, you may suffer the same fate as those who disappeared after the Great Hunt. Cool. Right?
Padawan, I must speak with you. You are now one of the Jedi, and as a...
Rahesia Sandral and Shen Matali have come here seeking shelter against their families.
Yep.
The Council has decided to give it to them.
Well, yeah, this isn't the main Jedi Council.
Being denied by overly possessive.
Yeah, they're on Coruscant.
And we learned that it was only by your intervention that they managed to escape here. While it is regrettable that the fences between the families were not repaired, it is good that these 2 young lovers can live their lives free of oppression.
Well, I mean, he is a frog. Pretty much. Yes, so far it's just Yoda.
That's hilarious. Damn it, Yoda.
I am sorry we have nothing of value to give you as a reward.
What?
Families have cut us off completely. Had the Council not taken us in, we would be foraging in the wilderness to survive.
Just glad I can help you
When I
out.
first met Shen, I feared our forbidden love was doomed to a tragic end. But thanks to you and the Jedi Council, our story ends in joy.
Stop it!
Rahesia and I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for us.
Levi!
Now we will finally have a place to share our love, without fear of reprisals from our families.
Frosh! There you go.
We will stay here for the next little while. We're still hoping our parents will learn to set aside their differences and welcome us back into their homes. If they do not, well, perhaps we will travel to Coruscant or to the core worlds and make our fortunes there.
Good luck to you both. May you find the happiness you deserve.
I'm sorry we have nothing of value. We're waiting before the ceremony. Hopefully in time our fathers will agree to attend. If not, we plan to have a small, simple ceremony. You will be invited, of course.
Well, thank you.
Rahasian and I can...
Any
Not
kids on
yet,
the way
my
yet?
friend. But perhaps someday soon. Rahasian and I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for us. Now we will finally have a place to share our love, without fear of reprisals from our families. Rahasian and I can spend the rest of our lives together. All thanks to you.
Good luck to you both.
Cool. Okay.
Enjoy the time you have here on Dantooine.
That dude hella sounded like Alec Guinness. What do you mean? That's a good one.
Darth Vader was the Disney guy that never existed. We wiped out a whole fucking generation of Jedi.
Yeah, yeah. Don't know.
I feel like Vader and the
Yeah, what do you want?
Oh, yeah.
You want another war story, huh? You want to hear about some other world getting wasted?
It'd be a challenge, but...
I knew you were the type. Your stagnant republic has never seen some of the strange creatures and races we fought on the Outer Rim in those years. And you never will now. We were going through the asteroid fields of the Crispin system at the very edge of the galaxy, playing with the pirates and smugglers we found there. The main belt in the Crispin system consists of mainly small rocks covered in frozen methane gas shells, and the pirates were using them for cover. Ha! I remember using a thermal generator to cause the outer layer of one of the asteroids to vaporize in a picosecond. It blew out and shredded the 3 smugglers using it for cover. But that was a mistake. The asteroid I had targeted was smaller than most, maybe a dozen meters on a side. On the outside, it looked the same as any other, just a ball covered in frozen gas. But something must have been inside it, something inactive in the cold. The heat of my blast might have triggered something or woken something up. After I'd hit it, spots of light and heat appeared all over the thin shell, still covering it, evaporating the gases. What lay underneath looked like some sort of rocky growth. A deformed rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorite scars. I think something even older might have been inside that.
What happened next?
It started rotating faster and faster as we watched it. After a second, it started spraying fire, thermal projectiles that melted our armor like wax. We were caught completely by surprise. Before we could counterattack, it fled at an incredible speed. We couldn't catch it, but we could follow its hyperspace wake. We followed its trail as far as we could, heading away from the galactic core. When it finally led beyond the edge of our galaxy, we abandoned our efforts. Anything that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch. That's the only story I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the chance. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice.
Candace? He's old school Mandalorian. Like, he's pretty awesome. No, you don't get to. No, you don't pick the hills. You can pick the colors, though.
Your hills are very simple.
Yeah. Huh? I don't think you do.
What? How did I know that's weapon?
Because Disney. Zalbar.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before.
Yeah.
In the grove. It was wrong of me.
That's Juhani. She's a Cathar. She's a cat.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task,
What?
I may redeem myself in your eyes. And in
BioWare.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed. How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you would like to speak to me about? How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
No, bitch. I'm a cat.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
Good guy.
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely.
What?
But we had heard of them.
Revan?
Everyone had.
No.
So that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth.
Her name is Beatrice Zurich. She was one of Revan's generals during the Mandalorian Wars.
It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique.
He's not in the second one. No, he's missing.
Yes, yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time.
Well, that was gonna be Knights of the Old Republic 3 is her finding him.
I was old.
But that didn't happen.
And maybe a little enamored. They were quite striking.
They're both awesome.
Especially
Two's got more customization though.
From that moment on, I knew.
And it was supposed to be a much bigger story than it was,
Jedi.
but
to lift myself
they
out
were
of the
pushed
rut
to
I've been living in for years,
release
and to
it
make
before
a
it was
real
done.
difference as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child, but this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of
I
mine
don't know,
come true.
maybe.
Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Well, he was canon before Disney.
How may I be of assistance? What is it you... I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken. I have been thinking about myself, about Quatra, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it. More time would do me good. Time to distance myself. I think that is why the Council agreed to send me with you. They think, perhaps, that in your company, I will be able to free myself from it. I thank you for your concern and your acceptance. I will strive to prove that I am worthy of your company and trust.
Alright, Juhani. The cockpit. I'm gonna come over here and talk to Mission. Mission's not in that one. Mission's over here. Unless she's in the medical bay? No.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone. I don't really think there's anything you can say. I just have to find some way to deal with it, I guess. It'll take some time. Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's just, it's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malik, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Taris, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you. Hey there. What can I do for you? I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up. My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Taris, but we got by okay. Until Lena came and ruined everything.
Freaking
Lena. She was
Lena.
a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked.
Did Lena dump him?
I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road.
Maybe she actually liked
I saw
him.
Lena for what she really was, a busty, credit-grubbing cantina rat. She used Griff and took away the
Busty,
only
you
family
said.
I had. After they'd been together for a few months,
Uh-huh.
Griff told me he was leaving Taris.
How?
He and Lena were going to try and make
What?
their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he
What do
made
you mean
enough
that's
credit, he'd
mean?
come back and get me. And we'd all live like royalty.
What?
That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went.
Didn't say any of that.
Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Taris, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all
not
about
getting into
me.
this hunt straight.
I know I'll probably never see Griff again. Part of the reason I came with you was the hope
What?
that I could find out what happened to my brother.
No,
Don't
you're
worry.
not.
I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with? Okay.
I will have it my way. Burger King enough. No, I mean, I kinda. Hey, you leave my little head things out of this. This Galaxy Map is the Evan Hawk's onboard navigational computer. Soon you can use Galaxy Map to travel to other planets around the galaxy. Destination is still stored in the Evan Hawk's computer from the last trip Davik made with it. Dope.
How can I help? I do. How did you know?
It's all scrunched up like a Kinrath. Well, you keep staring at me. Anything you like?
You are easily the vainest, most arrogant man I have ever met. Besides, I know you can't be serious, since I was purposefully not staring in your direction. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel... whatever I think about you.
So cute when you're
That's
embarrassed.
Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
He's gonna blink once for dark side, twice for light.
The choices you make could affect both our destinies. Not to mention the fate of the Republic and the entire galaxy. There is much at stake. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force. That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There's great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well. Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of light. I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Yes, what's on your mind? Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop. Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange? I'd be more than happy to, but she's as closed-mouthed as the rest of the Council. I'm hoping you'll be the one to enlighten me.
Well, I hope from the star maps.
And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you?
Been pretty well so far.
That is completely beside the point. The Jedi encouraged you to stay with us, and I don't believe the reasons they gave. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason. And what does that mean? Is this more of that destiny garbage that the Jedi keep talking about? Well, that can't be it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
Not going to betray. I'm not Saul.
Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Okay.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Yeah, never mind. Okay, let's see. I'm on Dantooine. We can go to Yavin. Yavin was DLC. The only thing on there I think was the shop. The planet I'm going to is DLC. I'm pretty sure it's just a shop. Hey, Malak.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak.
Hey, Callow.
Callow Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Callow has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Callow. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Callow has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Nobody knows anything about it. I might want to check in the food stores next time you cargo hold. Okay. Ship epics, isn't it? Or something. Perception, any knowledge that what you want. Years since the last war, don't see why they start making havoc. This is the Sith's old news. Politics ain't my affair, so long as you don't get all worked up, I guess I can let you in. Nice to have someone to talk to for a change. Trandoshans and smugglers aren't exactly stunning conversationalists. Ocean lizard speak. Sound like a Gizka. Want to see the new Sith Lord is getting close to our time now. I will be keeping up on recent news. The Dark Lord is here. That's a daddy. Don't tell me youngsters know anything about Exar Kun in that war, but then again, a lot of troubles recently I've heard. Exar Kun was a Jedi, to start at least. He came here to Yavin and landed on the 4th moon, the one you can see through the window. There were some ancient Sith temples there, and in them Exar Kun gained terrible powers. He raised the Sith and waged a war against the Republic, which, much like what seems to be happening today, but Exar Kun was far more powerful than any Sith Lord who has come since. The very ground trembled beneath his feet, and when he looked at you, you just, but that's all in the past now. Got my life of staying here and tinkering with the stuff I've found in the ruins of the buildings and the Trandoshan smugglers bring me. See what's up, Four. Smugglers bring me, of course. An old Republic supply depot from when they were fighting Exar Kun. Once they destroyed Yavin 4's surface, though, they didn't need it anymore. Since they're gone, I decided to move in and use the place myself. And it's not very roomy, but I think it's turned out alright. And it's close to Yavin 4 where I got most of my parts. Nobody comes here except the smugglers tradition. If you can know someplace stuff's tradition.
Kingu wa Muliradawan, Jiskadosoki, Kopa Bononakachu, Lambora na Winki Smaktoma, Kuyami Jusku Ki Muli.
Okay. Wow. That's reaction times. That's pretty cool. Levi! Cool. Oh, sounds like a disc. Let's go to Tatooine. And once I get there, I think I'll save it and see about raiding somebody. Having me a bad dream. Of course, giving us a vision.
Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but glowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Alright, and that will... No, save. Alright, that'll be it for me for right now. Thank you everybody for stopping by, and let's go and raid someone.
Thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I hope you were having a good evening and I hope you had a good stream.